Okay, here we go. Another day, another dollar. Please explain. Yes, I will. Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
G'day, mate. G'day. It's me. I'm doing a survey about podcasts.
Yeah.
Do you listen to them?
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Really? That's the one I'm calling about. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's got Red Simons. It's his first podcast. I know you like that guy a lot, and he's international. That's why he's so good, you know. He's not just local, you know, hey, and all that shit. You know, everyone knows him across the world. He's as big as Elton John or Dizzy Gillespie or any of those people, and he's decided to do a podcast called 10 out of 10. So what what do you think?
Because that's like Red Simons used to score the X.
Yeah, that's it. He came up with it. But so just wanted to know if you've heard of it.
No.
Good. Because we want you to review it next week. So we're going to send you. Red's going to come round and give you a USB copy of his first podcast for you to enjoy, and he'll just give you like a 200-page survey to fill out once you've listened to it, just to give us all your thoughts. Take your time, and then give it back to him at the end of the week. Okay. And you will get rewarded for it, of course. You know, you'll get a Red Simons T-shirt that says "Go fuck yourself."
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to meeting Red Simons again.
Oh, mate, he won't talk to you. He will just hand you the USB. Just don't talk to him, and he'll just hand it to you through the door, through the slot in your door.
Yeah. And
he'll be on his way. But seriously, we got a job to do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to crack
episode. This is the episode.
Yes. This is episode 2, or maybe it's 1A. Or no. Well, the first one was like a prelude, really.
It was a pilot.
A pilot, right? So this is really episode 1.
Yeah. Well, depends on when they come out.
Yeah. This is
doesn't really matter.
No, well, it's right. We can redo the order and everything. I've got a sample related to tonight's performer in the video that we're going to be explaining. Have a listen, see if you can recognise it. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, no! I fucked it up. I pressed the wrong fucking button and recorded over what I just did.
Oh, no.
I was under pressure. I was nervous. Oh, well, that fucked that whole gag up. I'd actually recorded a bit of, you know, that guy. He was in that band, you know, the one that did that song called Panama.
No.
That and the other one that's called Jump. You know that one? You know, Jump for My Love, and then he jumps up.
Yeah. David Lee Roth.
Yeah. And the song, the video clip that we're doing tonight, is Go.
Just Like Paradise.
Oh, lovely. So happy when you told me that 3 months ago that we were going to be doing that. I got prepared.
It's a good song.
Oh.
I've got it on at the moment with the sound off.
Oh, okay, just on a loop.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's cool, man. Well, I guess that's...
So this was like his comeback after leaving Van Halen.
Right.
He was like, fuck you guys, and I don't need you guys.
Well, let's discuss that for a bit, because, you know, it's all about learning, isn't it? And, yeah, I mean, I guess we don't need to talk about Van Halen. I mean, it was a bitter breakup when Bob Seger took over vocals. You know, and he brought a bit of that old-time rock and roll. And I just don't think what's his name again? Tommy Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth, yeah.
Tommy Lee. I don't think Tommy could handle that kind of pressure when
it sounds just like a Van Halen song. Just Like Paradise.
It is a bit. But who wrote it?
The guitarist does the Eddie Van Halen tapping guitar stuff. And,
yeah, it's got a bit of tapping.
They do a bit of the dance.
Yeah. Well, that's right. He wrote a lot of the songs from that album Skyscraper by just tapping on the table.
Yeah.
Because at the time he was so paralytic.
He was full of cocaine.
Basically, yes, he wasn't able to use his vocal cords. So Steve Vai was his best friend at that time. They both loved cocaine.
It's a great clip. Like he shows off that he can rock climb.
Yes.
And I don't think Sammy Hagar, who replaced him in Van Halen, could rock climb.
No, he couldn't.
So there was no way Van Halen could come back from this assault.
No, he'd struggle just to snap one off, let alone to be able to get his big gargantuan bulk up halfway up this. And actually, I've just looked up where it was done. The video clip for him, he actually did get out there and do what's commonly known as what is it called again? Abseiling?
Right.
Yeah. No, he did that himself, just him and this cameraman, and it was filmed in Yosemite National Park at a place that is called the Half something. The Half Dome, okay. That's it, the Half Dome. So I think people listening to this would like to know that. But he was, he had all the harnesses and stuff like that, but he was absolutely committed. This has to be real, so when people see it, they need to believe that me, Tommy Lee Jones, will be able to actually do this myself. And also we can use this on the album cover, which I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Skyscraper. Which is
classic.
It's a nicer cover too than his debut album. I'm just looking at it here. It's called Eat, Come and Smile. And he looks a bit weird. It's sort of, he's sort of gone African or something. His face is all painted, a bit like someone's grandma who's gone on an LSD trip or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Was that his first album? So Skyscraper was a follow-up.
Yeah. So Eat, Come and Smile was the debut, but he didn't really take off until he put out Skyscraper, which is kind of fitting, really, isn't it? Because he was reaching for the sky. He got Steve Vai on board, big bag of cocaine, started tapping on the table repeatedly in a kind of Morse code, getting all the songs together. Steve got the guitar. He's got his triple guitar. Right, yeah. Right. And so he could actually play 3 songs at the same time, which was something that was sped up the whole process, really.
Yeah. There's one shot where the drummer's banging on the drum kit, and he's actually just sort of just on the standing up on the kit and playing along to the song.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked his microphone. He had a really good microphone, like this orange felt thing over this sort of big fat knob that he was singing into. Very old school.
And at the end, David Lee Roth sky surfing on a surfboard in the stadium.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, right at the end with the smoke coming out.
Oh, well, because I've just read about it. Apparently the surfboard was about 20 foot long.
Right. You should watch the clip right now.
I'll see if I can bring it up. But, he said one of his buddies said it was like being in Vietnam, watching David Lee Roth being pushed through the audience on top of a giant surfboard.
Right, yeah.
And I don't think you realize
the strategic American forces maneuver to surfboard through crowds in Vietnam.
But that's the sort of multi-layered, with Tommy Lee's show, he does have these sort of layers of things. So on one hand, you think he's just a gigolo or gigolo, whatever you call it. He's just a fuck machine who just wants to have fun, but deep down, he wants people to see. There's poetry to the lyrics, so I've got the lyrics here. Oh, go. Can you read them then?
Yeah. So these are lyrics to Just Like Paradise by David Lee Roth.
Right.
Rockin' steady in a daddy's car. She got the stereo with the big guitars, and that's all right. I got the itch and a restless soul. She gone with the wind, gonna go for broke tonight, and that's all night. Girl, we've been meant for this since we were born. No problems now, the coast is clear. It's just the calm before the storm. This must be just like living in paradise, and I don't want to go home. Susie, Susie girl, for crying out loud, you got all the right moves. You make me eat out nightly, and that's all right with me. No special favours. Make it out to cash. We'll spend. That's it.
Hang on, those last couple of lyrics there seems to take a nosedive there. What's the last paragraph?
No special favours. Make it out to cash. We'll spend.
No special favours. Make it out to cash. We'll spend.
Yep, spend. ...
Okay, so it sounds like at the last bit he forgot that he was actually writing a song and was just writing a note to someone.
Yeah, it was probably just at the bank.
That's what it sounds like.
Right on the back of a bit of a paper. Make it out to cash, and then just end up on the lyric sheet.
Right. It was a note to his bank manager.
Yeah.
And he was probably halfway through the lyrics and thought, no, that's fine because I've got to get this song done. And Steve Vai's, already got 3 songs down. So fuck it, we'll just go with that. I mean, the first part was quite emotional, like the, what was it? He can't go home because he's got no legs.
He's got the itch and a restless soul.
He's got scabies or whatever.
Yeah.
And a restless soul. Well, you would if you had scabies, yeah.
He's rocking steady in the daddy's car.
Oh, well, that's about sexual abuse.
He doesn't even have his own car.
Oh, is it? I thought it was more about his father issues.
Yeah,
what's that song, Papa Don't Preach? Sort of like that.
Oh, like he's the daddy.
Yeah, and he's pregnant, but with thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
And emotions.
Yeah, it's kind of like reading Jim Morrison's poetry,
It's similar, yes. There's a certain
different depth.
It's got girth, very similar girth. I think they both have that kind of swagger. Yeah. Perhaps a touch of alcoholism there. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's pompous, but it's also fantastic.
He's got several costumes during the clip as well, David Lee Roth.
I didn't know. I know he's got the sort of leg pad things that you have for sports, but also for sort of softcore metal, I guess.
Yeah, it's got some kind of gold ensemble, sort of gypsy-looking outfit.
Okay,
he's looking at his watch at one stage while he's singing and winks at the camera.
He's looking at his watch.
He's so cool. He's just checking what time it is. Just going to ship this in and go to the casino.
Yeah, he's going to get a helicopter down to West Point. Him and Steve Vai are going to clean out the joint.
We're going to go to Mona.
Go where? To Mona, of course. Everyone goes to Mona. Jesus, and look what they've done. Look what they've done.
David Walsh.
David Walsh, he's the enemy now. Look, he's ruined everything. He used to be.
He's brought up the property prices. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon he has. So now let me see. I'll just read a bit of history here, just using old Wankopedia. Because it's like I said, going back to this one, Eat, Come and Smile. That's 1986, but actually he had one before that called Crazy from the Heat, 1985. Wow. That's the one where he's standing in what looks like a kind of tropical. It doesn't. Looking at the cover here, it looks like he's been basically copy and pasted into a water landscape of some sort.
Right.
Like Fiji or somewhere like that. He's basically got his. I think he's just wearing underpants or something and a nice one of those scarves. A nice white scarf, because that's what you do when you're in a tropical location. You definitely need a scarf. That was an EP. So probably what happened was he got booted out and Bob Seger took over Van Halen.
Yeah.
Then he just did this EP called Crazy from the Heat, just probably over the weekend or whatever. That's listed here as pop, jazz, rock. So jazz rock, I never really sort of thought David was in any way related to jazz, but...
just a gigolo kind of jazzy.
Which one?
Just a gigolo.
Right, well that's actually, this EP here this is probably his greatest hit just on this EP, because it's got Easy Street by Dan Hartman, who sounds really familiar. Medley, Just a Gigolo / Ain't Got No Body. Then California Girls, which was written basically by Mike Love. He writes everything, the Beach Boys do.
Yeah.
We discussed that last time. And Coconut Grove, written by Yal Yanansky. I'm not sure about Coconut Grove.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's probably not so good.
So he doesn't write anything.
He doesn't write anything. No, well, Dan Hartman wrote the first one. Irving Caesar gave a crack to the second one. Mike Love, of course, the third one, Californian Sluts. And Coconut Grove.
Just Like Paradise, because it sounds like it comes from the heart.
Who does?
David Lee Roth. Like, Just Like Paris sounds like it comes from the heart. Like,
definitely. Yeah. It came from Paris, and also from the heart as well. So so then his second album, or his actual proper album, was Eat, Come and Smile, and then that had that song Yankee Rose, which is actually written by David Lee Roth and Steve Vai.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Steve Vai became his new Eddie Van Halen.
That became his Pussy Willow. Basically, It was just, I need you tonight, Michael, and come over, please, after 11. I'll leave the key under the mat.
Yeah.
But there's some other songs. So, for example, Shy Boy, track 2, Billy Sheehan. I'm Easy, track 3, Billy Field. Then,
Billy Sheehan's from Mr. Big, I think.
Ah, yeah, that's right. He was the drummer. No, bass player.
Bass player from Mr. Big.
Yeah, he went on to big things. Oh, my God.
But, like, David Lee Roth, how tough is he? I reckon, that Tom Cruise scene where Tom Cruise strapped himself to an airplane for a Mission Impossible movie or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was real.
Yeah, and I know what you're going to say.
Yeah,
that was because of David Lee Roth.
Should do that for his next video.
Oh, no, I thought you were going to say that Tom Cruise had watched the video for Just Like Paradise and realised that's what I've got to fucking do, is put my balls on the line like David did.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was just like up really late at night and depressed.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got to strap myself to a fucking aeroplane and get my career back on track.
It's true. It's possibly just depression. It's probably nothing to do with David's efforts. But just incidentally, though, this one, Eat, Come and Smile, this song I'd really like to hear. It's called Tobacco Road. It was written by John D. Loudermilk.
Right.
Track 6. And then followed up by Elephant Gun. There must be
You can listen to that later.
Hey?
You can listen to that later.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you want to edit that in later, that's my pick. Tobacco Road from Eat, Come and Smile by David Lee.
Tobacco Road. Like the Wizard of Oz of Tobacco. Tobacco Road.
What are the fucking lyrics to that?
If only had a packet of Marlboros.
Yeah, exactly. But, the song Just Like Paradise was written by Roth, so, I don't know, David Lee Roth, I assume, and Biggie Smalls.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and this guy called Brett Tuggle.
Brett Tuggle.
Yeah. And Biggie Smalls, of course, he added just in the middle somewhere there. I don't know. I mean, he probably just added the N-word.
I was just looking in the YouTube comments.
Right.
And someone wrote, "You can hate all you want."
Yeah.
But Dave has his own style, can raise his own music, and knows how to rock it. Rock and roll.
Who's this?
Smiley face.
Who wrote this?
Someone in the YouTube comments.
Oh, for this song, just like living in a broom closet.
Yeah, and there's another one here. I listened to this and really start missing the days when rock and roll was about having fun.
Yeah, well, they've got a point there. It used to be quite incredibly, I mean, people said it was vacuous, and it was. Cocaine was definitely a very big influence, I thought, on the 80s.
Well, I was just watching a scene here. He's in he's in a boxing ring by himself, and he's got silver boxing gloves, and he punches the camera with his silver boxing gloves. And like, what does that mean? He's a fighter.
I see.
And he fights
fine. That's the thing. Like, then that would have been seen as multi-layered and deep.
Yeah.
And if you've had so much coke...
Now people just laugh at that. They think it's a joke. But back then, that was a serious statement.
Yeah, I think it was. It was a heartfelt, I guess kind of like a homage to Raging Bull, for example, and just fighters in general. I mean, it's like he's a fighter. He's putting himself up there with Martin Luther King, I think, pretty much with that image.
Yeah. And this is awesome bit, another bit of the clip, just the three, the classic shot of he's grooving out, the guitarist and the other guy, guitarist, they just dance next to him and they're all synced up. Yeah. Yeah, they're just dancing together, free.
I've got to watch
Free from the worries of the world.
Free from the worries of the world.
Yeah, well, that sums up David Lee Roth, I think.
Definitely. Look, I know it's a bit left of centre here, but I'm just hoping I could read you some of the lyrics from Tobacco Road.
Okay.
Here we go. I was born in a trunk. Mama died and my daddy got drunk. Left me here to die alone in the middle of Tobacco Road. Growing up rusty shack, all I had was hanging on my back. Only you know how I loathe this place called Tobacco Road. But it's home, of course, the only life I've ever known. Only you know how I loathe Tobacco Road. I'm going to leave, get a job with the help and the grace from above. That doesn't really rhyme, but anyway. Save some money, get rich and old, and bring it back to fucking Tobacco Road. But it's home, the only life I've ever known. Only you know how I loathe Tobacco Road. And just one more verse, if you don't mind. Bring that dynamite and a crane, blow it up, start all over again. Build a town, be proud to show, gives you this name, Tobacco Road. And it was written by John D. Loudermilk.
Yeah, right.
It's from the album Eat, Come and Smile. Jesus,
I wrote better stuff when I was 15.
You were doing what when you were 15?
I wrote better music when I was 15, I think. There's lyrics.
That's a poor. That's Jesus. I don't know. I mean, the bar's set pretty high by this guy, man. You must have heard, of course, Running with the Devil with the that famous version online where they took away all the music. Hang on a sec.
What's going on? What's that?
I live my life like there's no tomorrow, and all I've got I had to steal. Least I don't need to beg or borrow. Yes, I'm living at a pace that kills. Oh yeah.
And it goes on from there anyway.
What the hell's that?
That's Running with the Devil.
Is that David Lee Roth?
That is David Lee Roth, yes.
Just the a cappella.
Well, they've just used the modern technology to just isolate his vocals. It's a thing.
Excellent. I want to hear a whole album of that.
It would be quite something. He's a real performer, that's Running with Paradise. What is it called again? Living in Paradise or whatever the fuck. It's It's a simple video clip, but it makes a profound statement. I think the key to it, apart from Steve Vai's incredible, incredible support, really, for this buffoon David. And also just him getting up there and risking his life. It's really the mountain thing that gets it for me, that video clip, because it's like, is that him? Is that him?
That's him.
And I've got respect.
If anything, you have to respect his balls. Yeah,
he's got massive nuts that was swinging out there somewhere apparently in Yosemite Park. I mean, I've never been there. I just Wikipedia'd the thing, but... if you're out there in California and you want something to do, get over to the, what's it called again? The half.
I know why he did it too.
Yeah, what did what?
Because like rock and roll.
Oh man, yeah, of course.
Nothing bigger than rock and roll and climbing a big rock, right?
Yeah, you climb a big, giant, hard dick and get to the top of it. And then just shout to the rock gods that you're nothing like Jack Lemmon. You just got the biggest set of nuts in this game, the game of life, the game of rock.
That reminds me of, I think I'm going to go and cook an oven pizza.
Oh, no way. They're the best. I mean, why would you want to put it in one of those, what are they called, a steam bath or whatever they are? You don't need that.
Yeah, it's a Dr. Ock Papa Giuseppe classic crust chicken.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Barbecue.
So it's like a hybrid. They've Dr. Spock and, what is it again, the other one?
Papa
McCain.
Giuseppe.
Papa Giuseppe, McCain's and Dr. Spock have worked together to combine the best oven pizza.
I think we should try and get Dr. Ock as a sponsor.
I would love that, man. Because it's a guilty pleasure, really, slipping one of those into your gob.
Yeah.
Perhaps because it's thin, you almost can pretend that it's just paper or something. It's not really food. Maybe it isn't, but it's delicious. We shouldn't say that. We're not getting paid to say that. Dr. Oater, if you want us to turn around on our negative opinion of your fucking shit pizzas, send us a check. Maybe we'll start talking good stuff about your beautiful pizzas. Slip one in the oven, mates. Good on you, Dan. You know, it's been lovely.
Well, it's been real, man.
Oh, totally.
I'm going to love you and leave you.
All right, mate. Yep, you go. You just keep heading on down that old tobacco road and see what comes up. You know.
I'll wait at Peter Jackson for you.
Oh, mate, just keep smiling, okay? And enjoy your pizza, okay?
All right, catch you next time.
All right, keep explaining.
Roger.
Bye.